Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my Bit Shooter YouTube simulcast together of Dr. Case 101. Today will be more of a serious type of video on my political channel. To those who are well aware of on BitChute, you guys know the deal what's up. But the YouTube community at large is a very different and bigger audience than ever. So what the title states in my video about what is COVID doing to us, our daily lives? What is this COVID thing doing to us as people as a whole? And I've watched a few videos over the last several days after taking my first ever dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, and I wouldn't say I gave up on it on my stride to overcome this isolation slash quarantine slash COVID-19 pandemic. I don't know why this is considered to be a pandemic when it's supposed to be an epidemic at best. And in my perspective, I see that, as you can tell, one of my Game Stonks has reference to the GameStop. So yeah, I try to grow an afro, guys. So try to pray kudos. I try to get an afro. So gotta take some time. But anyway, um, yeah, this COVID-19 is definitely a point where it's going to be over exaggerated. Now it sounds like, oh, Charles, what are you talking about? We got the vaccines, bro. We got a vaccine back as early as, what is it, the summer of 2020 came out? 2020 of the summertime. So after a year and 4 or 5 months, almost a year and a half pretty much, I was quarantined literally to a point of like almost every day, all day long, not going to the gym, not going outside as often, not going to the restaurants because I requested past, excuse me, passport IDs. So it's like, you might want to say something like, how you do it, Charles? Like, how you overcome these odds? And now all of a sudden you kind of like, not throwing the towel, but you're finding other means as to adapt to the surroundings around you. Because let's face it, the majority of the populace don't see what we see as minorities. And I don't mean blacks in the black racial amount. I'm talking about a huge majority, about millions of people throughout the entire United States, compared to what, 5 million, not even 10 of the entire population. Because let's face it, the population of the United States as of 2015, 2016, give or take, is about 325 million people. We're not including the illegal immigrants that come into this country every day, every week, every month, every year since then. So let's face it and just look at it from a point of what, 300 million? That's still 10 of the 10 million. If they're adults, especially, not understand what's going on with the vaccination and such, with the COVID-19, see the trends with Zika, H1N1, mad cow, SARS, over the last 25 years, like me myself. I mean, at first I was scared of H1N1, my first ever real fear of these viruses coming up. And now I started to see the trend, and it's like, yeah, this is some same bullshit over and over. Because now they're saying, first was COVID, first straight up COVID-19, then Delta. They skipped some other Greek alphabet stuff, and I was up to Omicron. To a point where it's like, after a while, what are we doing? Why are we still doing this catch up booster shots and shots at the shots at the shots, like the song shots. Lil Jon and LMFAO, those guys, shots. And it's like, look, I'm okay with taking the first dose for the time being. And it's affected me a little bit, little by little, at first for the last few days now. And I'm coughing more often, I'm sneezing more often. Okay, so I took the risk. Now it's like, okay, I got the vaccine passport. Now I can use this to go and go to places, like go to the movie theaters. I can go to a Broadway play if I ever get the money for it, or I could go see a person somewhere on the other side of New York City for a coffee at some shop that requests a vaccine passport. Okay, no big deal, right? But then all of a sudden, they got to change the rules, move the goalposts again, telling you get like 5 shots. If you don't go to your 5 shots, you can't go to Broadway plays, stuff like that. Who are you fooling after a while, people? What's going on here? Can we please go back to normal? That's right, go back to normal, where we go wherever we want to go, wherever we want to see, whoever we want to see. Fight the revolution, fight this, fight that, fight the green, do the green movement and the Black Power movement and the white nationalist movement and the neo-Nazi movement, like, go back to normalcy and fight amongst each other as normal. Like back in the 1990s. Now that will be a gift of the heavens right there. It'll be something like a phenomenon again. Something like a phenomenon. Oh, something like a phenomenon. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, that's yeah. But yeah, I know I shouldn't be joking too much about this situation, but it's to a point where it's laughable. It's ludicrous. It's a laughable but ridiculous matter, and to the point that I feel like that I'm doing something, but still, it's like I don't know. Am I wrong for doing this, staying, holding my ground for a year and a half up until last week, saying that I'm going to take this vaccine, see what happens, and I see that it's worth it at the same time, temporarily speaking, but then we are still going to go through the same motions where like they're going to shut down the economy again, especially here in New York City. De Blasio is no longer our mayor after December. By January, it's going to be that new gut mayor, Mr. Adams, whatever he calls himself. Sorry, I don't know your full name because you may be in full politics and city government for quite some time now, but you're not really well mentioned yet in the public eye. And the more they see of your background, the more they see more of who you are, and I will see who you are. Okay, maybe I might give you a shot at you doing something good for the city. Hell, I might as well run for mayor one day if I ever get the money. Because it costs money it costs to make money to earn the money by spending money. So it's kind of like, well, what's the the perpetual machine of money making and then printing, printer go brr. All right, guys. So yeah, this is my take. I just want to say that just after a year and a half of being cooped up and doing as I can, going online school and doing my studying and typing and makes no matter whatever I can get my hands on to do, and I'm trying to maintain the YouTube gaming community's gaming channel type of sense. To those that are well involved with politics and also see my videos anyway on this political channel, because I see my older videos like, okay, he's getting back to the swing of things. Like, I still talk from time to time on serious issues, but it's not as like serious in a sense. It's just a joke. I'm seeing everything as a joke now, and it's like I don't know how George Carlin did it when he was growing up throughout his life, talk about like political correctness and censorship and stuff like that. It's gotten much worse since he left the 2000. He passed away in 2008. So took my vaccine, get the sniffles here and there, whatever, no big deal. I'll get over it by next week or so. And I'll be doing some more gameplay and stuff like that to those who are on BitChute, see both political and gaming content. Because BitChute is surrounded by a lot of serious political related people, like conspiracy theorists, nationalists, centrists, ethnocentrists even, and it's good. I like that the community may not be perfect, but it's way better than the anime community. My God, the Ruby community. No offense to you guys, if you're watching from Ruby communities on Facebook or Twitter, you guys, okay, Facebook, you guys are cool, but the Twitter, there's one few particular woman, it must be a woman, the way they talk online with the typing and stuff. They're like, oh my God, this nigger and stuff like that. They would play some sort of screechy noise in the video component after I sent out a message saying that, oh, this artwork sucks from Ruby and stuff like that. You guys make them look like men, and one thing to another, this is what happens. So to the community at large, with the anime community, it's okay here and there, but in the BitChute altogether is more mature. It's like we're starting to get to the swing of things, even though we stay in one place all the time. No big deal. So, but yeah, being involved with this pandemic is starting to turn into a joke of a pandemic, and I'm going to do my best to get out there, find a job. I've been finding jobs on and off. To those that know who I am already, I guess you already know that the fact that what I've been through. Yes, this is crazy. Let's hope this new mayor of New York City will make things afloat. I thank you guys for watching my videos, both on political as well as my gaming channel as of late for the last 6 months almost. Please thumbs up, subscribe and share, donate to my Patreon. Get some of Game Stunks hat online. You can find them anywhere. I don't want to specify where because that particular outlet might censor it. Kind of weird though. Like the minute that you start showing off merchandise, it's all about copyright infringement and stuff. Like, yo, you took our idea. We're gonna get money off of your videos. Oh, we're gonna take down that Snail's House video. You'll take that Snail's House video and give me copyright strike YouTube, not knowing that you didn't give me the warning beforehand that I should take it down. That's fucked up. So now I have a strike on both channels, my gaming channel and also as well as my political channel, because they're both on the umbrella account of the particular account that I have on right now to use to talk to you guys on YouTube specifically. That is BitChute, no problems. Everything's fine with BitChute, but with YouTube it's like, oh, Mama Susan Wojcicki, whatever I want to call her last name, the CEO of YouTube, she likes to censor everything, or not personally herself, but her circle of friends. She incorporated all these people in her life to spread not only the bullshit, but also the hindrance of the matter. Before she became YouTube CEO, I wouldn't say it was perfect, but I was getting something off of YouTube with the views, with monetization. Oh, now all of a sudden they see me and other people who are considered to be at one point nationalists or militant fucking cells and shit like that. Like, I'm just a guy who make videos on YouTube. I read a book once in a while. I used to read every day, all day long, before tablets, before all that Microsoft tablets, whatever, and the smartphone. I was reading books and stuff like that. So it's like, and I also play video games at the same time, so I had both, I juggled both between each other. It was a good podcast we did with Triple J. He's well aware of my situation with the politics and stuff like that. So we get involved sometimes with the matter just to keep things up afloat with what's going on. Because I feel like that this pandemic is not going away anytime soon. And I have to keep taking advantage of it. Even if I get like 10 views, 20 views, 100 views for this particular video, there'll still be people more than me seeing this video on other outlets. So it's not gonna go away anytime soon. And I want this to end within the next few months. I should say a few weeks, few days even. But we know the governments, all levels of government, local to federal, state, regional, county, you name it, they all want to have that power. Love that power indeed. Yes. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.